Welcome. My name is Amanda and I live on a dairy farm in Northeast Maryland. I also work at the University of Delaware's Creamery as their cheesemaker. While we are staying at home these days, I thought I could show you an easy way to work with milk and make a yummy batch of yogurt. This could be a great science project to do with children that are at home and want some hands-on learning. The ingredients and equipment you need are pictured here. I am using 1 gallon of whole milk. You need to use whole milk so that you get the maximum amount of yield and thickness from the fat and proteins in the milk. For your culture to make the yogurt, you can use any plain yogurt to your liking. You will need 1 cup for 1 gallon of milk. If you'd like to make less, just split the recipe in half. I like to use the Fage brand. Whatever yogurt you choose, make sure the back label says that it includes live, active cultures. You need these to be able to turn your milk into yogurt. These cultures, or microbes, if you will take the milk sugar, which we call lactose, and convert it into lactic acid. This is what makes yogurt preserved and more shelf-stable than milk, and also gives it that iconic yogurt tang. You will also need a 1 cup measuring cup, cheesecloth and a strainer, a thermometer, a pot or a double boiler, a large spoon, a perforated ladle, a large beach towel, a bowl, a whisk, and a crock pot. Before starting, plug in your crock pot and prematurely heat it by turning it to high or on. Now to get started, pour 1 gallon of milk into your pot. Heat your milk to 185 degrees and be sure to stir constantly while it is heating up. Once you get the milk heated to 185 degrees, you will need to hold the temperature for 10 to 15 minutes. This heating will prepare the whey proteins so that they can thicken the yogurt. Once heated, quickly cool down the milk to 110 to 115 degrees. I like to take out my inner pot of the double boiler with the milk and refill the outer pot with cold water. While the milk is cooling, you can turn off and unplug your crock pot. When the milk hits 115 degrees, pour it into your crock pot. Scoop out some milk and use your measured 1 cup of yogurt to mix together in your extra bowl. Whisk them together well so that there are no clumps, and then add this mixture back to your milk in the crock pot. You will want to whisk it in the crock pot as well and make sure that it's mixed in very good. Put your lid on, and I like to put my stretchy travel band on too to really seal the lid. Here is where the beach towel comes in. To keep the heat in the pot, it helps to wrap the crock pot in a beach towel. Once your crock pot is all wrapped up, you will let the cultures do their magic over 5 hours. If you let it sit longer, you will get a thicker yogurt, but you will also get a tangier yogurt. This is because the microbes are working hard to convert milk sugar into lactic acid and are dropping the milk pH at the same time. If you let this pot sit less than 5 hours, your yogurt will not be as thick, but it will be sweeter. After 5 hours, transfer your yogurt to the refrigerator. You want to take your yogurt out of the crock pot with your ladle and be gentle without breaking up the clumps too much. You can eat it as soon as it cools down, or you can take it a step further and make Greek-style yogurt. Greek yogurt is just a thicker yogurt because it has an extra straining step. It tends to taste more creamy than regular yogurt because you are draining out liquid whey. To strain your yogurt, you will need cheesecloth and a strainer. You will want to boil your cheesecloth for 10 minutes to sterilize it from bacteria first. After you boil your cheesecloth, spread this cloth out on your strainer in a clean sink and carefully ladle your cooled yogurt onto the cloth. You can let this strain for as long as you want until it reaches the desired thickness you are looking for. Once finished straining, put your yogurt in an airtight container and keep it in the fridge. This yogurt will last 1 to 2 weeks. With this plain yogurt, you can make it a special treat by adding granola, fresh fruit, jams, and even honey. Everyone's yogurt is different, and it's fun to see what everyone likes. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this can be a special recipe for you and your family. Take care!